cancer. Her father passes away. Her sister gets loses her leg crossing the street. I don't know. We have a real problem here in this fucking world of ours. I'm
You
on a
don't think it's
soapbox today.
like, you
I'm
don't
on a
think it's just for
soapbox.
attention? You don't think it's just like,
Uh,
you
who
don't think it's
wants
like
that type of
an angle?
attention?
I don't think people care anymore. Like because look at Todd and Julie. Okay, they defrauded banks, and people go, "Oh, the banks deserve it." Who do you think is going to pay those fees? Why do you think massive bank fees are back? Now, obviously, Trump allowed it, number one, but who do you think is lobbying that? It's because do you think when people defraud banks, fail on their mortgages, stop payment on credit cards, who do you think pays that? We do. So look at Todd and Julie. Nobody cares about all the resources spent to bring them to jail and that they're guilty. People like love them now on social. Nobody name one person aside from myself. I'm on an island that thinks anything negative about them. So I think she's got an angle. She knows people. She can rant about Manjaro. She can rant about plastic surgery, and people are going to feel exactly how you feel. And then in 2 years, she's going to donate $3 million to kids with no ears. And then everyone's going to be like, oh my God, you're so great. I love you so much. You're just an unbelievable person. You get the Nobel Peace Prize out.
I don't know. Somehow Todd and Julie saying, "We don't give a fuck about you." Savannah being like, "I don't give one fucking shit. My family is together. I don't care. My parents are free. Fuck all of you." That doesn't bother me actually, because I'd be saying the same thing. I'd be like, "My parents are out of jail. Suck my dick. My life is great." That doesn't bother me, the Chrisleys. But I know, I don't. I actually think Sophia Umansky is totally serious when she says she is heartbroken and devastated over the fact that the injector told her she had to go home and wait 10 days. And Kyle is heartbroken that she raised a daughter that is so unhappy with herself, who's actually gorgeous. No, I think this is, I mean, what is going on in Beverly Hills? You better go and put that offer in on the Valley House, and you better take it. Keep your kids out of Beverly Hills, and you teach them the right ways of the world as you raise your children over there and
I would. I grew up in a
whatever.
very humble household. In fact, I hate. I feel like sometimes we brag just too much, even on this show. I hate it.
Tell me about it. I hate it too.
Oh, are you going to change your ways?
I mean,
Just to
yesterday,
brag less
you,
about your
you
homes?
know what the problem is here? You want to know what the problem is? I really do forget that we're on air sometimes, and there are thoughts in this crazy sick head of mine that come out, and I'm like, ugh. No, listen, I'm like disgusted with myself half the time from these shows.
But see, what I find endearing about you is you're very self-deprecating. Like you have self-awareness. You're like, I know. You're like, I know. I have three homes and 1,800 Louis Vuittons. I have the original Louis from 1943,
Well,
darling,
that
that
would
was
be
brought over
nice.
here by
That would be nice.
all your clothes. But you're like, but I'm miserable. I'll never have children. I can't find a
I'm
partner.
gonna die alone.
I'm going to film when you're in hospice. I'm going to film the line because that is such a lot. You have so many friends, and when I show up there and the fucking line of all these people is out the door, I'm filming it. I don't care if you're there skeletal on a pump. I'm filming you. I don't
We'll
care.
give you a VIP pass in line. Well, I'm sorry Kyle is heartbroken. Sorry to leave with such a crazy story. Anything else that what is keeping you up at night these days? What is keeping you up at night?
Jax Taylor on Watch What Happens Live, the controversy. A lot of discussion. Apparently, there was a lot of discussion at Bravo because Andy knows how to get good ratings. But, a lot of people did not want him on Watch What Happens Live, like, period, end of story.
Period. Period. Dot. Yep.
He went on a bit of an apology tour. See, we've met Jax at Jax Studio City, and they were so nice. I mean, he just was like really got it. He brought free shots. They wanted to know how we like the beer cheese. I like him. Anyhow, a lot of even bringing him in the clubhouse was very controversial. He was on a recent appearance with Schwartzy, and he apologized to everybody. He said, I know you don't want me there. He says he's been sober since getting out of rehab, which is very interesting. I thought that comment was fascinating because it was like, were you using in rehab? The rage texting, he says he explained more about with Brittany, and he says that he really rage texts because he just wanted to see if she still cared. Do you believe All this from our guy Jax.
Then he said yes. Then he said yes. The fans did not want him there. They want him fired. Bravo. And there is this whole thing of like, is Jax in danger of getting fired from the Valley? The rumor is behind closed doors, according to my sources, that Bravo is standing by Jax Taylor. That, yeah, we had the show without him. As listen, people are very pleased with your boy Zach. Jax being like, nobody, nobody. I'm done with you. And he's like, you're not wanted at Jax's. He's like, well, tell your partners that because I came in for a drink. Yeah, that was the last drink you'll ever have there. This is on the Valley. It's over. And then where he's like, Brittany does not want to speak to you right now. And Jax is like, buddy, I'm done with you. It's my show. I love when they break the fourth wall. It's my show. It's my show. And Zach's like, well, it wasn't for the past 30 days. Great line from Zach. But yes, apparently Bravo and the Valley are standing by Jax. He's not going anywhere. Look, and it's Andy also said when Jax was like, the biggest mistake I made was not divorcing Brittany earlier. It's on both of us. We like should have divorced. And Andy's like, isn't the biggest mistake in how you treated her? So he's like, oh yeah, yeah, that too. I like threw a table at her and I threw a couch and I verbally abused her in some rage text. And he's like, you have to understand, I'm in rehab and you guys are filming the show and life is going on without me and it's just like I don't know. I just needed something. And then Zach on the show is like, did you pay attention to the doctors in between the 7 hours of therapy every day? They're standing by him, Sarah. Standing by your boy Jax.
I'm not shocked at that. Are you?
No, I'm
I
not.
think Jack's a team player for that network. I think Jax is very good. Look, I bet I have no knowledge of this, but I bet he and Alex Baskin are quite tight. Like I just picture Jax as a guy, the way he showed hospitality to us, strangers.
And he was on this podcast, and I thought he was lovely. Now, people have gone back and listened to the episode and said, aha, he was coked out during the Behind the Velvet Rope appearance. And they look at the
Well, that's
clips
probably true.
I mean, it's possible, honestly. My professional opinion, it's possible.
I don't think they're going to get rid of him. You need a good villain. I say this all the time about Sister Wives, all the time. Cody Brown isn't going anywhere. Cody. What is there to talk about on Sister Wives if Cody Brown is not on there? It doesn't work when like it's just people we love all the time.
Well, you have the number one Sister Wives podcast that has ever existed, so you would know.
I would, and I will say this: they are not getting rid of Cody. I don't care. Fans constantly are like, "Get rid of Cody Brown and Robin. We hate them." It's like, okay, what do you think generates fodder? If it's just Janelle and Christine and Mary, who everybody loves, we are not. There is no show. I mean, you have a producer hat. Do you think there's a show? What name a show where everybody is beloved?